Hey everybody, welcome back to Unicorn Princess Gotham. I'm Onikage, and for the month of January, since it's a little bit of a slow month for game releases, we're actually going to revisit Medieval Dynasty for a couple videos. There was a pretty decent sized patch back in the fall, so it has made a bunch of changes in the game, and there's a bunch of other starting tips I realized that I didn't cover last time, and some of the tips I gave aren't possible anymore, so I'm kind of going to go into those in this video. It's going to be a short video. Um, what I want to show you is first a great spot is right here. I'll explore it a little bit more, but yeah, right here is an amazing place. They actually put a cave here for you to mine too, so a lot of people don't know that there's a cave here now. But one of the most important things early to save a lot of time and just things to do to make your game better are going to actually be potions. Um, the potions of night vision, first of all, it's not that expensive. As you can see, it's night right now. And if we take the potion of night vision, suddenly it's almost like daytime. So since your character doesn't need to sleep, you can save, a lot of time exploring at night, not needing to worry about a torch and all that other stuff. At the starting spot and a bunch of other spots, there's deer. Now, deer, even if you're crouched, see, if you get like just a little bit close to them and they run away. They changed the hunting also so that like headshots are way more important. You can't one shot everything with a headshot, even with iron arrows right now. But there's another potion that really helps out here, and it's the potion of camouflage. Again, a very inexpensive potion. You take the potion of camouflage, and now you can actually walk up, and they don't even get afraid. Now, the other issue with deer is that if you kill one, they all run away. However, with the potion of camouflage, they do not. So basically, you can just take your time and just pick them all off. Go over here, get this guy. And then once you're done, you can basically skin. Now, the reason that I'm crouching, even though they're not going to run, is because some of them, like especially the bucks, won't die to a headshot unless you're crouched. So I guess it's like sneak damage. I'm not sure if that was a thing before, but it's like really important now since the animals seem to have a bit more health. Now, as far as this area being great, there's a ton of maple, birch, there's a stream, there's the cave over there, which I'm going to show you in a second. But one of the limitations that they implemented is that you can no longer buy the iron axe. The iron axe saved a ton of time. The best axe you can both find and buy in the beginning is the copper axe. Unfortunately, it has a damage of 20%, so it takes you 5 hits here, see, to get this damn maple tree down. And that's for all trees, same amount of hits. However, people think that this only applies to melee, but it applies to both melee, excavation, and arrows, is something like the Potion of Strength, which is 50% more damage. But even more impressive is the Plum Wine, which is 160% more damage. In addition, it also is 15 more kilograms of weight you can carry. Now, it does the alcohol, which can really make maneuvering around pretty rough. But, again, going to potion, there's Potion of Sobriety, which, boom, sobers you right up. So now that we've drank the plum wine, our 20% axe takes out trees in 2 hits. So you can literally just go dip, dip, run around, go to the next one, bip, bip, and just get them all down really quickly. And then with a stone axe, you can go back and just like hit them for the 2 hits to break them into logs. You don't have to waste the copper axe durability for any of that. Now, obviously you don't start with a ton of coin, but directly north, like right here, and then directly south, right here of this starting city, there are some dilapidated buildings, And in both of these spots, there's a decent amount of loot where you can get about, 200 plus coin and up to another 500 coin of stuff to sell. So if you hit these two on your first day, you can have about 2,000 coin, not to mention anything else that may randomly spawn. Like if you see over here, I've got some tents that randomly spawn, so I'm sure there's some good loot over there. Oh, and yeah, so there's also this bridge here, which, I always wanted to build a hamlet that has a bridge, so having this pre-built is definitely pretty cool. And there is the cave that I was talking about. And so with the night vision potion, it actually functions even better in the cave because it extra highlights the metals. Now, that's copper, that's tin. The color is a little bit difficult to tell. The shade isn't that much, but, it's, again, not having to get the torch out and all that other crap. And of course, you can just build your smithy right out here, so you can just drop everything off. Plus, it never hurts to have a bunch of stone to lay the foundations of all your buildings. The last potion I wanted to cover, well, actually two of them, but the potion of weight, it is one of the more expensive potions, but 20 kilograms extra weight, huge in the beginning. It doesn't stack with the plum wine though. So if you're using the plum wine, you don't have to use the potion of weight, and it's another reason why the plum wine is so good. But the potion of stamina, super cheap, and the 50% less stamina consumption, you can sprint around a lot more so that you can get from tree to tree, keep chopping, you won't have to keep pausing, so you can make the most out of your first day. Oh, and yeah, and there's like a bunch of berry bushes, but this area is just super, super flat for the majority of it, as you can see, so it's very easy to build. The only thing I will say is that right across there, there is a bear that spawns. Now, if you build, like right here, now if you build buildings there, the bear will no longer spawn. However, it does not path this direction. So your villagers aren't in danger of it, and neither are you. Plus, a bear is a ton of fur and a ton of meat, and it respawns every season. Sometimes there's two. So, like for clothing production and everything else, boom, right there, super easy to get, easy to kill with like the plum wine stamina bonus, especially with the potion of camouflage. It's not going to aggro you, so it makes it a bit easier to hunt it that way as well. So our next video is probably going to be a multiplayer. Since I visited Echo's town last time, he's going to be visiting my town this time. And I'm going to show you the town that I've been able to build in this area so you can get a better idea of just what a prime area it is for like a starting city. Not only that, but I mean, if you look, it is about 400 meters from these two cities, which are like the best cities to be near, especially because they both have like farming utilities and clothing utilities. So I hope everybody found this useful, and we look forward to seeing you later on this week for our second video. See you next time on Unicorn Princess Got 'em.